No time to waste or belabor the point because we've got expansion as far as our severe thunderstorm warnings go that we just brought you when they were in northeast Oklahoma. Now we're stretching from northeast Oklahoma and portions of Ottawa County, also through Newton and a little piece of Jasper County as well. So that area that's indicated there in the yellow, severe thunderstorm warning lasting until 12:45. We've got a storm cell right now that's capable of producing 60-mile-an-hour winds, not only hail, but also torrential rainfall. So let's revert back to the radar here and give you an idea of exactly what we're looking at in that yellow area, as that's going to be the most dangerous spot because we've already seen as much as 2 to 3 inches of rain fall in that area. And also, too, now we've got the added threats when it comes to not only the flooding, but the high wind and the hail. So as this thing progresses up toward the northeast at about 40 miles per hour, another thing that we're able to do here is kind of give you an idea when we measure. I'm going to take that the pink area right there and say, okay, so you're about 26 miles an hour away from Neosho with that thing moving at 40 miles an hour. So, you know, say about 30, 40 minutes. That's where it's progressing right towards. And once again, the lightning has been a problem throughout. Let's focus in on the cell that is giving us the severe thunderstorm warning, multiple lightning strikes, and to illustrate the danger of that, coming off early this morning when first responders were called to that fire that you see on the right-hand side of your screen, that video from early this morning off of Highway 96 east of Carthage. No reports of any injuries. We don't know the extent of the damage to the house right now, but once again, that is the danger that is posed by that. And while we can advise you exactly what areas are flooded and make that easier to get around, once again, lightning doesn't discriminate. The most important thing is to find yourself in indoor structure. Now, as we look at our 24-hour rain totals, I want to reiterate, we do not have any current flood warnings, watches, or advisories in effect right now. But if we focus in on that piece just to the north of Joplin in the red, I want to point out that is 5 inches of rain that have come down in the last 24 hours alone. 5 inches of rain, and we've got more headed our way. So when you see that orange surrounding it, that's 4 inches. You see the yellow, that's in between 3 and 4 inches. We're a long way from being over right here, especially when you cut that swath from the southwest that lasts up to the northeast. Our temperatures, so far so good. We haven't had much of a cold front work its way in, but as far as not being done with our severe weather, here's what gets problematic. We are going to clear off tonight, and we'll keep our eyes on that severe thunderstorm warning throughout Ottawa into Jasper and Newton County. But as we work into the nighttime hours and we clear off, we warm up. Our wind shifts and works in from the south. That's going to put us up into the low 80s. The problem with that, instability. When that increases and we get to the nighttime hours, we have a tendency to what we refer to as the thunderstorm pop. It is just imagine, it's kind of like the lid being lifted off a Coke can is the best way Doug describes it to me. And once that happens, those thunderstorms will rise up, give us not only heavy wind and rain, but also increase that possibility of lightning and hail. Now, eventually, by the time we get into later half of Wednesday, it becomes more of the widespread variety. At the same point, cooler temperatures for the rest of the week. But right now, for this Monday afternoon, we will continue to concentrate on the severe thunderstorm warning lasting from Ottawa into Newton County, Missouri, and a slice of the southern portion of Jasper County, Missouri.
All right, thanks, Michael.